He said it with venom, like spitting acid. "Your career is filthy. You're not welcome under my roof." That night, I walked out of the house carrying only a duffel bag. No tears, no protests, just silence. But the silence hardened into something sharper. Because 3 months later, the same man who banished me called, his voice cracking over the phone. "We need your help. Your sister's drowning in debt. 100,000 would save her." I almost laughed. The same sister who joined him in mocking me, sneering at the work I'd built from nothing. The same girl who called me a disgrace while my father slammed the door in my face. Now they needed me? And that was the moment I decided they'd pay. Not in money, but in something far more permanent. I remember being younger, back before contempt poisoned everything. My father used to beam at my report cards, his pride so bright it felt like sunlight. My sister, Anna, clung to me like a shadow, begging me to teach her things, share my secrets. I thought we were a team. But the first cracks showed when I chose my own path. Not medicine like him, not law like he wanted. I built a business, digital, creative, unconventional. The kind of career no one in my family respected until it started making real money. Even then, it wasn't pride I saw in his eyes, it was disgust, as though success only counted if it fit his mold. Anna followed his lead, her loyalty bought by approval. She called me dirty money. She said I'd embarrass the family name. And then, the day he kicked me out, she cheered. That was the night I buried my old self. The betrayal taught me to watch patterns. Words didn't matter, actions did. When they asked me for help, I didn't say no immediately. No, I let them believe I'd consider. I listened to their sob stories, nodding quietly. I asked questions. How much debt? Which creditors? What deadlines? They thought my silence meant hope, but all I was doing was mapping their weakness. I found out Anna wasn't just in debt. She was reckless. Gambling online, taking loans in her own name, in my father's name, even forging signatures. My father's retirement was already gone, swallowed by her addiction. They weren't asking for $100,000 to save her. They were asking for $100,000 to keep their entire facade from collapsing. That knowledge tasted sweet. Because while they begged, I prepared. First move, I bought the debt. Quietly, anonymously, through a third party. Every dollar Anna owed, to the credit sharks, to the banks, became mine. Second move, I watched. I let the interest climb. I let the letters pile up. I let the phone calls shake their nerves at dinner. Third move, I made sure they saw me thriving. The filthy career? It had built me an empire. Press features, luxury addresses, invitations they weren't part of. They pretended not to notice, but envy is hard to hide. And then came the meeting. They called a family sit-down, a desperate performance masked as unity. My father tried to sound firm, though his voice quivered. "You owe it to your blood to help us. We raised you. We sacrificed for you." I smiled. "Did you? Or did you throw me away the moment I didn't fit your script?" Anna slammed her hand on the table. "Stop being dramatic. Just transfer the money. You have it. We don't." That's when I slid the folder across the wood. "Then I guess you won't need this," I said softly. Anna snatched it up, expecting a check. What she found instead? Contracts, transfer notices, ownership stamps. Every debt she thought was scattered across faceless institutions now pointed back to me. Her face drained of color. My father leaned over, eyes darting, confusion curdling into horror. What is this?" I leaned back in my chair, calm as a surgeon. "It's ownership. I don't just have the money you want. I have the chains you're already bound by." Anna's hands trembled as she flipped page after page. "No, this isn't real. It's very real," I cut in. "Every signature, every loan, every careless gamble, all mine now." Silence fell like a blade. The beauty wasn't in their screaming, it was in the dawning recognition. My father's face, red with shame. The proud patriarch reduced to a beggar who realized the executioner was his own son. My sister, wide-eyed, realizing the brother she mocked now controlled her every tomorrow. I let them sit in it. Let them suffocate under the weight of their own choices. Then I delivered the final twist. I'm not going to collect tomorrow or next week. No, I want you both to wake up every day knowing your survival depends on the person you tried to erase. That's the price. Anna broke first, screaming, cursing, begging. My father stayed silent, his jaw tight, eyes wet. It was better than repayment. Now, when they call, I let it ring.